Milwaukee Fire says 30 to maybe 40 people had to find new homes after a Northside apartment building went up in flames on Thursday. Christina Van Zels tonight with why firefighters believe this thing spread so quickly.
I was just a ball of emotions.
Priscilla Edwards was about to leave her apartment when suddenly
the smoke turned black and it got too thick, and I just saw everyone start piling out.
Her home of 8 years was on fire. Milwaukee firefighters say it was a 3-alarm fire at the Sherman Gardens apartments.
We're overwhelmed with heat, smoke, and fire because of the size of the actual structure itself and how far the fire traveled before we actually arrived on scene.
Deputy Fire Chief Travis Jones says the building has a common attic. It stretches across the entire building, causing the fire to spread quick.
Because of what the building is actually constructed out of, we definitely chose not to put anybody on top of the roof.
Jones says more than 50 firefighters worked to put out the flames. He says they got everyone out and no one was hurt.
The flames was real big. They got all over, like the front and the back and stuff like that.
Antonio Stith, who lives here, says the power went out earlier in the day, which he thought was unusual. He came home to this.
I'm just glad my kids wasn't in there. We wasn't in there as soon as it started,
Investigators say at least 5 units were severely damaged, while others were damaged with smoke. Some weren't damaged at all. People who live there not sure what they'll come home to when they are allowed back inside.
And I'm just praying everyone can get the help they need.
Firefighters say they did call in the Red Cross, which will help people who don't have a place to stay. Investigators believe that's about 30 people. The cause of the fire is still under investigation. Reporting in Milwaukee, Christina Van Zelst, FOX 6 News.
Investigators say it's still too early to tell if the apartment building had smoke alarms or not.